Hi guys, this is why I don't have a video today. You can't really, of course now that it's movies going, oh, there's a big crack of lightning over there. It's not raining, but it's all around me. Every time I get started doing something, storm comes in. You can smell rain. I think we might have dodged this one, but a mile down the road, according to the confuser, they got hammered. So this might be the only movie. Should have probably done it as a short. Would be neat to see a big lightning bolt over there. I think this storm, let's see, it's moving, I don't know which way. I can feel sprinkles, but I don't really, it's not heavy wet. Boy, I got hammered on rain the other day. It was just a few minutes ago, I was out, and it was sunny, and I came in, and next thing you know, it's this way. Old Maryland flag is flying good. The chimes are chiming. Good breeze. Oh, there was lightning over there. I missed it. Maybe the camera caught it. But I don't really feel like getting started in anything. As soon as I get started, everything gets wet or got to get put away. So I've been dilly-dallying around in my toolbox. Maybe I'll go down there and show you the toolbox and how I got that put in. We'll sneak in the. Man, it's sounds good over there. I'll probably crunch some cans today. I started organizing between the last thought it was going to rain and not going to rain, and this started going to rain, not going to rain. I was sitting in the chair. Those chairs there are probably 40 years old. Got a towel in there because the cat gets in there and messes it up dirtier than me, believe it or not. The black cat. Come on, we need a lightning bolt. Probably scared the jabibis out of me. Kajibis? Pajibis? Huh. Oh, there was a little bit of one, but it wasn't a good one. Now it should thunder, I guess. I guess if you know the speed of light and the speed of sound, if you take the speed of sound and divide it by the speed of light, there's the thunder to it. It'll tell you how far the storm is away. But I don't know how to do those calculations. I'm not that smart. We'll go down in the basement. Got everything out here. The wife's got it all decorated real pretty. There's the milk can. Oh, did you see the flash in the camera? I took it away that long and it flashed. There's rain up there. That says it was pretty close. Don't see a rainbow. I know as soon as I go in there, it's going to crack a big one because I just turned the camera away and we got that one. Huh. Deer down there in the field. They're down there all the time. Can you see them down there? Oh man, I just missed a good one right there. That's the sound effects. That's pretty close. That one was pretty close. I'm watching that deer. I know he's gonna get on his back legs. There he was. I move away from the deer and he gets on his back legs and I'm showing there, and then the storm's out there. There was a little bit of lightning. That was far away. Anyhow, got the grass mowed yesterday in between nonsense. I know he's gonna get back on his back legs again. Of course, then we're gonna miss the lightning. He was just on his back legs a minute ago. They go up there and they pull all them. There's a lot of apples on the trees now. They're pulling the limbs, the apples, and everything down. Guess he's gotten lazy. All right. We were going to go down and look at the toolbox. Show you how I kind of organize the toolbox. I don't have any shoes on up here. We'll go in and there's a staircase. Nothing. I'm YouTubing. I can't go outside, YouTube. Down to the basement where all the good action is. Now, mind you, I am the biggest mess on YouTube. So I got a mess on the ping pong table. I got a mess over there. There's wagon wheels for the cannon. I got a mess up there. I'm just a big mess all around. Uh-oh, I gotta turn the music down or YouTube will get real upset about that. I got a radio there that they threw away from the school. I've got a lot of those. They would throw those away all the time if something went wrong with them. Not just that kind, but all different kinds. I had to start cleaning this up a little bit. I have a tendency to just throw stuff in there. When I set this toolbox up, it was a lot nicer and I was a lot better at it. But basically here you had all Phillips screwdrivers. Here you had all the American screwdrivers or non-Phillips screwdrivers, I guess. And then all the miscellaneous handle things. I figured, what do you use the most when you're setting up a toolbox? Well, I figured you use screwdrivers about the most, and the next you used most was hammers. So this drawer here was for hammers. And I guess this is the main part of the toolbox. And what's the next thing you probably use the most? Pliers and stuff like that. So anything that was kind of handle, grippy, whatever you want to call that procedure, that went in that drawer. And then what's the next thing you're probably going to use the most of? Wrenches. Okay, so much for Snap-on roller. I've had to pull these drawers apart so many times. Snap-on just don't last. Anyhow, you got the long wrenches up to 1 inch. You got the standard wrenches up to maybe 1.5 inches. They go way back in there. Then you got the angled headed wrenches. Then you got six-sided wrenches. Then you got the short wrenches. Then you got the ratchet wrenches. And then you kind of do whatever you can do to get in anywhere. Okay, most of my 1/4 inch stuff is out in the Kubota, but there's one set of those. So this is a 1/4 inch section, this is a 3/8 section, this is a 1/2 inch section, and I guess up here I got the 3/4 or whatever size that section is. Once you get the main stuff you use, then it's just kind of put anything anywhere you can, which has happened here because I had some boxes and just miscellaneous junk. And that's just the way it worked. This drawer here was a little taller so I could stand the sockets up. So, you know, I got the 1/4 inches all up in the upper drawer. Then it's all 3/8 different kinds. The second set of Snap-ons are out in the Kubota. Second set of impacts are out in the Kubota. So then you just kind of fill in any way you can. Junk. Snap-on makes junk air tools, I'll tell you that right now. And these drawers here those drawers down there keep rolling out, so that's why these boxes are in front of there. Then all the metric stuff is up here, whether it's, and these drawers, this is Max. See how easy those drawers pull? These are metric up here. These are down in another shed right now being used. And then once again the 1/4 inch. This is metric, 1/4 inch metric. Then it goes up to the bigger sizes over there. So it works out pretty good. Then everybody's got a junk drawer, which, no, that's chisel drawer and files, but I don't have it that much. Where's my junk drawer? But my junk drawer ended up being, this worked out better. So I got an old bakery drying or cooling rack and put those shelves in. So that's most of my junk there. So that's about it for today. I got the lathe a little bit cleaned up. I got to turn those plastic things I want to, which is inside work. There's the motor that I put the capacitor in. Now look in the backyard, the sun's out. Still thundering, so I don't really feel like getting out there into doing anything. And I got a mess over here and a mess over there. I got all sorts of stuff in those drawers there, all sorts of stuff in those drawers. I just got too much junk. I got more junk than good room. Turn that light. While we're sitting here, I'll go out and just chewing up I'm just chewing up video because I don't want to get into anything. I got finally got the generator out of here. That's in the back. Already used it once. Oh, it's raining now. It's sprinkling. I'll show you what I got dug out, but I don't feel like getting that. Now it's getting rain, harder and harder rain. I might get stuck in here. I got everything out of here and started digging it out. I did that on a short. I'd like it to go down to the height there, which is, I got to drop that up there then 4 inches, which you can see I've got it down. I don't really have a way. My Transit took a dump. I'm going to look at it a little bit better today. I put this dozer blade, but it is tight in here. So I want the floor to basically be this height right here, which is the bottom of the sea container. And I know the sea container is fairly level. So I've started digging it out. I've taken about 4 yards of dirt out here already. But I also know that this is a lot higher. So I'm not sure exactly how this floor is going to go in here. Because I like it, kind of like it level. Before I do that, I need to dig a trench and put that's for another boiler line. Hear the thunder? And this has been nothing but roots. I got to cut the bottom of this shed off. I'll probably recover it, but I got to cut the bottom of this shed off. So, because I wanted the foundation or the floor to go to right here, but I might have to think of something else in this area to lower the floor but keep the side up. Don't know what I'm doing yet. I am not a cement person. I did call and get a price of the concrete. Concrete runs, it's going to run about $1,000 to put in here. 4 yards and 5 yards is the same cost. Go figure that one out. Well, if you order a short load, they put a surcharge on it. When you get it up to 5, they don't consider it a short load. So you might as well get 5 and find a place to dump another yard of concrete, which I'm planning on doing that too. It is raining. I have to put that in this hole that I dug out because the pipes are going to come from the house over there. I don't know if you can see it. You probably can't see it. The new lines, I had to take a little tree out here, are going to come across the ground here and come in here. Then if I ever do it, go up the wall here over to that coil, which will keep this warm enough for me to work in here in the winter, and then go on up and through there and come out the other side. I do have an outlet or a inlet or whatever you want to call it, a port and pump already in on the boiler for that. That's been there since it's been here. This is a sea container here, and it's loaded like everything else with tons of junk. Anyhow, that's what's going on. This dirt here, even though I need dirt in the front, had too much rock in it to put where I need it in the front. I don't feel like sifting it. If the weather clears all a little bit, I'm going to cut the lower edge of this off and the lower edge of this off and try to hack it out. I know when it rains it's going to fill my hole up. Probably going to rain and flow in here, as a matter of fact, because I do not have a gutter on the building out here. Now think about cutting some utility poles, because the utility pole would look so nice, and cover the outside with utility poles. Now this has been here, this is the second use of this wood. This wood was originally in the what we call the Copep barn, which is that one building down there, which you can you've seen it in the walk around. So here's some noisy, sounds like sirens are going out. Anyhow, but what I found interesting, that's where the squirrels ate a hole through it. Now why'd they need to eat a hole through it when they could walk out the front? But they did. Can you hear them? Lightning hit something. Anyhow, this is Brazilian Copep wood, commonly to us, known to us by that. But utility poles, it always looks good. But what I found interesting, somehow the coating on that pole has kept this blackness from coming around. Now some of you guys out there are pretty smart chemically wise. What's the chemical in that that's keeping that from creating that blackness? Look at that. I thought that was interesting. Now I don't know why that one didn't. I might have used Galvanel's nails. This will come off real easy because like everything else, and you can see where all the bees have gotten into it and stuff like that, so it needs to be replaced. I only have one nail in it. I'm a kind of a one nail guy. Look at the squirrel tracks on there and the squirrel tracks on there. The squirrels love it in here. And right there, a couple wagon wheel rims, they're kind of neat. Anyhow, that's what I'm working on in between. I don't feel like getting a bunch of equipment out then having to turn around and put it right back away. That's kind of why I'm having problems with doing anything right now. So that's what's going on, why this is your movie that you don't have a movie on. So we'll check you later. Thanks for coming by and getting an update on things. We'll see you now. Bye bye. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, because it really doesn't cost you anything to do that stuff. That's what everybody says. Just costs you a little bit of time to watch it. We'll see you. Bye bye now.